Yo, what's up guys? Terrell here from Terrell Game Vlogs, and I'm here to bring you, I guess you could say first impressions, even though it's more of a season 1 review of anything, of Breaking Bad, which is something, I'll put it this way, I've had a lot of people tell me about how a whole bunch of live action shows I should start messing with. It was particularly this. Breaking Bad, I heard this from B-Dub. I've seen people review it on YouTube. My manager at my job was like, you need to watch Breaking Bad. And then people told me about Game of Thrones and Dexter. What was the other one? There was one other, and The Walking Dead, which, if I can get it real quick. And by real quick, I mean slow as hell. Because I can't, where is it? Oh, here it is. Walking Dead, right here. See, the thing what I do is, I know there's Netflix, but me personally, I don't really watch enough live action TV shows, and the other stuff I just stream on Crunchyroll or Neon Alley or Viz Anime, which and One Piece Official and stuff like that. I don't really watch that much live action television to justify buying whatchamacallit. I work at a library that allows you to rent DVDs anyway. So what's the fucking point? I just get them from. So that's how I've been watching them. Like I got the first season of Walking Dead and Breaking Bad and Dexter all from the library, and I just kind of casually watch it like that, and it allows me a little break time. Now, because this is an anime manga related, I forgot to throw in something real quick to let people know. Just this is your manga hit for this video. Again, it's Warbeats Volume 9. I ordered this, but things happened with my card, so I had to actually go buy this from Barnes & Noble. Riot stuff is so much better than Barnes & Noble just in terms of pricing, but yeah, Volume 9, new girl character, not really as much fan service as you think, but she is a promiscuous little minx, and I will never use that term again. Anyways, this video is about Breaking Bad and first season, first impressions. The first season, from what I've read up and understood, is only 7 episodes. Also, the one thing I kind of hate is how all these shows people have been talking about, that you should go watch, are all hour-long episodes. God damn it. This is why you can't marathon shit like this. Because it takes too long. Like for me, marathoning an anime episode isn't that big of a deal, because even though they say, oh, it's because, you know, you hear things about me like marathoning shit like Angel Beats, and I think what was it, Angel Beats, Kids on the Slope by Marathon, Mysterious Girlfriend X I Marathon. I marathon a lot of short animes that are 12 and 13 episodes long all the time in the course of usually like 2 days. For live action shows, I can't fucking do that. It's the way they're paced, and on top of which, see, even though anime episodes are supposed to be 23 minutes, they're really like 18 because you're cutting off the opening and the ending and the next episode preview, so it's probably about 18 minutes of actual episode footage, especially if you have something like One Piece where you can just use the marathon feature up the ass. Breaking Bad, no, it's like 48 minutes of like pure shit, and I'm just kind of like, wow, I don't know why this, like usually I can only get through maybe like 2 or 3 episodes, and I'm like, wow, I can't do this anymore. So, but anyways, I've gotten so, I don't know how far I'm into the video, I haven't even talked about the series yet. So first impressions, first episode, the first season is only 7 episodes, which is borderline 5 to 6 hours worth of episodes, worth of content. It's ridiculous. I'm going to say this right now. For those who have never watched Breaking Bad, I'm going to warn you right now. Breaking Bad kind of escalates really fucking quickly, considering it's the first season. Now, granted, this must have been like a mindfuck when this first came out, but like the first season, like the first 3 episodes, yeah, about the first 3 episodes worth, it just, shit gets overly real in the course of 3 episodes, and I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? We just started. Now, for those who don't know, the premise is simply you have your main character. I actually don't remember the actor's name, but most people recognize him as the father who played on Malcolm in the Middle. I think it's like Brian something. Anyways, he's playing this character named Walt, who is this like old teacher who has like a I don't know if it's, I guess you could say handicapped son, has a wife, and she's pregnant with another child. I think he's into his like 40s or 50s, and he's struggling in terms of money, and he just finds out, and he's suffering from a disease. I'm not going to say what it is, but you'll find out eventually anyway. It's not that big of a deal, but I don't know what would be considered a spoiler or not. Anyways, he's suffering from this disease. Money's getting tight. People are like, oh, well, you need money for the surgery and everything. I mean, the money for the treatment and everything. They don't have the money. He's pretty much running out of options. He's starting to lose his shit, like mentally, like he just doesn't want to deal with the bullshit anymore. And he's like, well, what's the way to make quick money, like really fast? He's like, selling crack. And he's a chemistry teacher, so it isn't like he doesn't know how to make crack. It's not like he doesn't know how to make the shit. So he runs across one of his older students who quote unquote graduated a while ago and was actually selling meth with, you know, a partner, but the partner got arrested. Therefore, Walt's like, hey, want to make meth with me? Because Walt knows the chemistry games, know how to make quality shit, and old dude here knows how to work in, you know, the clicks and get the shit sold. He knows how to sell the shit. The first season is just them coming together and creating and becoming a team in terms of doing this shit, which right off the bat goes horribly. Like, I'm not gonna bullshit you. Like, the first scene in the show you're gonna see is gonna confuse you on so many levels, and then right after that, when you see everything that led up to that scene, you're gonna be like, Jesus Christ, things escalated really fucking quickly. And then after that, you get to the whole introducing the different types of people. The second character's name is Jesse, the dropout character, the character who's working with Walt. The shit that just goes down just through like the first person they decide, you know, we're gonna sell this to such and such, and this shit just goes, it just gets ridiculous. I can't. There are probably other words I can use here, but I was just kind of mind fucked by how quickly this shit escalated. And I don't know if that was just everybody's reaction when they first saw the first season, but for me personally, I'm just sitting there going, what episode is this? Let me look on the back of it. This is episode 2. What the fuck is going on? Like, and it's funny because every other season has 13 episodes, but this season has 7. In 7 episodes, shit gets real. It doesn't. It's not like this slow ass progression that you would expect from shows like this, where it's like, you know, you start off, you get pretty good at your shit, you start changing up your lifestyle, living comfortably, then you start introducing drama and other characters, finding out on your shit, having to do all this backwards, you know, all this, you know, sneaky shit to make sure you don't get caught, dealing with the different types of dealers they're fucking with and all that other stuff. No, there is no, well, I'm not saying there isn't progression to it, I'm just saying shit escalates so fucking quick. And what makes it more ridiculous is that Walt has his moments of not giving a fuck. And you know what these moments are because he's going to do, like, you'll see it's random as fuck. Well, I'll put it this way, it's usually a situation where someone's being an asshole and Walt's either, like, kind of annoyed by it or he notices it and then it lingers on for a while. And then all of a sudden, Walt will just fucking flip and do the most reckless shit in broad daylight and just not give a fuck. And from what I hear from my manager, she told me it gets worse as the seasons go on. But goddamn, Walt does not give a fuck in the first. It's kind of crazy considering how it's like, oh, we got this, you know, old school teacher who's just old school chemistry teacher who's quote unquote dying, and you know he doesn't want to do it. He's just like, I don't give a fuck anymore. It's kind of like as soon as he found out he had the disease, he just stopped giving a fuck about everything. And it's just ridiculous. Even some of the scenes in the funny, and you feel bad for him because they really show that he's sick in a lot. Like some of the scenes are kind of terrifying. I saw like scenes of him just driving scared the shit out of me in certain episodes because I thought the nigga was just gonna pass out in the middle of driving and just fucking and like that's how it is. That's how ridiculous it gets. And I'm just like, Jesus Christ, this is insane. It just, I don't know how to, it's like, it's very stress inducing. Like, it is a lot of, you get a hell of an adrenaline rush watching certain episodes because of certain things that happens that are usually combinations of like 6 or 7 different things coming from different characters. His wife is his wife to me is if you've seen Dexter, to me, and I've only seen the first season of Dexter, so when I make this reference, if something's changed, I wouldn't know because I've only seen the first season. His wife in this series reminds me too much of Dexter's sister in that series because they're both annoying as fuck. His wife is meh, but like his wife, especially in the beginning, she is really fucking annoying with this shit. I also love that one scene where he's talking to his wife, and he tells his wife that he's smoking weed, and she freaks out on him, and he's just like, honey, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to just crawl out of my ass. That's all I need from you right now. I need you to crawl out of my ass. Yes, you were really up there. It was so ridiculous. I'm sitting there, I was like, wow, Walt does not give a fuck anymore. And then you have some other side characters like Jesse's old partner and his cousin? Yeah, I think so. It's Jesse's old partner and his cousin. Walt's brother, which would be his son's uncle and aunt, and their situation, which is funny because his uncle's his brother is I guess, is it brother-in-law or just brother? I guess he's a cop, and she, I think, works in, what does she do? I don't even fucking know. I will say, like, there's only like maybe one thing about the first season that annoys me, and it's regarding the how do I say this without spoiling it? It regards something that didn't make sense in the episode in which Walt has this really epic speech about doing what he wants to do, and then right afterwards contradicting himself. And all I'm going to say is the pillow, like the talking pillow. If you've seen the first season, you should get the reference, but that talking pillow shit where Walt gives that speech and then like the next scene is literally contradicting it, that bothered the hell out of me. That's the only thing I have a problem with. Granted, if the series was 5 seasons, technically that's probably what was going to eventually happen anyway. I just didn't really like that. That was too blatant of a switch for me. But all in all, I will say the first season was really cool and interesting. I was surprised at how ridiculous shit got and how much fun I had watching it. And I will be getting the second season as soon as I finish Walking Dead season 1, and then I'm gonna loop, because my loop right now currently, I'm not gonna fuck with Game of Thrones until I finish at least one of either Dexter, Walking Dead, or Breaking Bad. So right now, as soon as I finish Walking Dead, it's going to Dexter season 2, Breaking Bad season 2, Walking Dead season 2. I'm gonna loop it, because if I don't do that, I can't just watch all of it straight, because it'll take too fucking long. Especially because Breaking Bad, I think Breaking Bad is the shortest. Or is it, I think Walking Dead, Breaking Bad, then Dexter, because I think Dexter's at like season 8? Yeah, season 8, I'm not sure. Anyway, please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. See what you feel about these different styles of videos. You guys want me to do a first impressions of Dexter season 1, because I did watch that a while ago actually. Please leave your thoughts in the comment section below, and I will talk to you guys later. Vlogs again from your boy Terrell. Soul. Oh damn.